My name is Nick Munson-Phelps, and Precycle is the name of my business. I am a brewer, and I've been working for several years within these breweries and saw a real need for more sustainable practices, especially when it comes to packaging, because it's such a resource-intensive process. A lot of new glass, new labels, new everything is required. And I've spent several years studying in Germany and Germany and Canada. And both those countries have reusable bottle systems. And so I guess I got comfortable with the idea over there. It seems to work great, and I figured Portland would be a great place to bring the beginnings of something like that. I was taking a Precycle course. It was a business foundations class, and one of my professors there, I was seeking some legal advice, and it was definitely out of their bounds of expertise, so they directed me to the SBLC. Right, the SBLC did a number of things. First, they determined that an LLC was the correct legal entity for me. There are a number of entities, and I had no idea which one would sort of fit my business. So they analyzed the nature of it, decided on that. Secondly, they helped me with liability issues. They were able to establish that, bounds of liability and where they lie and how I can sort of cover myself. Legal ways which I had no idea about. And finally, they formed the LLC for me. So they had forms that I could just fill out, and it was quite easy with them, which is great. A number of them. I started out with the SBDC in Portland, and I was getting some counseling services through them and took a few classes sort of connected to the PCC. Precycle was another business, and SCORE. I've received a lot of financial counseling through them as well. So those three plus SBLCs have helped me out quite a bit. I'd say Portland has such a community spirit, and operating within those bounds is really it's refreshing. It's sort of comforting to know that there are other small businesses out there struggling just like I am, and people are very open and willing to help you out, with advice or just talk over coffee or something like that. So I would say being a part of a sort of broader community within Portland has been one of the most rewarding parts about owning a business. One of the most rewarding moments of being in business has been just overcoming these small problems that I come up with, small or large, and it could take weeks, days, months, and when the riddle is finally figured out, it's relieving, and I'm one step closer to being like a businessman, I guess you could say, because I don't quite feel like one yet. So yeah, those moments are definitely the ones that make me smile at the end of the day, for sure. One of the hardest things is that this business is not something that you see every day. So finding out how to go about setting up a network, or just a lot of logistical things has been very, very difficult. Been communicating with several people in French Canada, where the system is alive and well, and that's been quite a challenge. And certain people in the industry seem guarded and certain don't, so it's hard to know when to approach people and when not to. It would have been difficult to the point of me just having to hire a lawyer myself, and I'm not in a position to do that. So I think I would have just not done a lot of the stuff that SBLC helped me with, and just been really frightened of the possibilities. So yeah, they helped me immensely, definitely. Reach out, definitely. I would say if you have the time and energy, just knock on other businesses' doors, people in your industry or outside of it. There's always stories that people have to share, and they're pretty remarkable and help you realize that there are a lot of hard days and there are some rewarding ones, and especially when you see successful businesses, you see why you push through a day, for sure.